Well, a very happy 2020 from me over in North Yorkshire today, and about to climb up the Matterhorn of the North, as it's known up here, just over my shoulder, Roseberry topping. It's only 320 metres, just over 1,000 foot, but it is very steep. There's no respite. Once you start going up, it's a real canny pull all the way to the top. So my second walk of this year. So the more observant of you might sort of think, second walk? I can't remember seeing the first one. Yeah, had a bit of a disaster with the first one. On the Richter scale of embarrassment, it was right up there. But I'll mention that later on. I'm going to get cracking. So I've been stood down the bottom there about 10 minutes trying to do a little bit of an introduction to this, and just constantly people walking past us with dogs all the time. We're going up the hard way, right up the nose. But going up this way very steep, but sometimes it's what's needed when you've had a very enjoyable Christmas, like I always do. One thing I've set a target of is to lose 30 pounds in weight. So far I've lost about 5 pounds, so only another 25 to go. Right, let's get cracking. The trouble with these clearly marked stone paths, they're very slippy coming down. As this young lass is finding, she had a nasty fall at the top, and a couple, as we were talking, a couple went past with a little baby in the back, and just as he went down the stairs there, he fell backwards. Luckily they were okay. So stepping stones all the way at the top. So as I mentioned before, locally it's known as the Matterhorn of the North because of the shape of the top. Not as high, haven't said that feels it coming up this morning. So it's a really nice leg burner coming up, and if you come up in the summer and come up this way, you can really get a bit of a clip on and really test yourself, which I like to do. So I did have the summit to myself 5 minutes ago, but a party of school children came up there. Haven't said that good on them for getting up, but the sun's come out there now and it looks absolutely fantastic all the way around there. I would suggest coming up the way I came, very rocky, on a wet day, on a muddy day, very slippy, the best way back is over the top. Well, I did say at the start, this was my second walk out this year. I was out last week over the Lake District, and we had a collaboration walk with my very good friend Chris over at the excellent MCM Outdoor Show. He filmed it, luckily enough, because one silly person got over there and forgot his GoPro. I'll give you two guesses who that was. And when I saw Chris, I think he thought I was joking at first when I said I didn't have my camera. And yes, I did feel a complete tool. I still kind of get over it there now. I say luckily Chris did a fantastic video, which I'll put a link to in the description of this. If you haven't been over and had a look at Chris's channel, I mean, please do so, the MCM Outdoor Show. If you haven't subscribed, I really recommend that you do. It's a fantastic channel, and Chris is a great lad. We went up, a favourite of mine, Place Fell, mainly because Chris has never been up there before. So we went up there. It was forecast -8, wind chill at the top, and 70-mile-an-hour winds. I'll tell you something, I think they underestimated it. The wind at the top was brutal. I have never felt a wind like it before. So I'll try and put a little clip of Chris's video in and show you what I mean. But it was absolutely insane at the top.
Welcome back to the MCM Outdoor Show, and we're here with a bit of a legend today. The man himself, it's Mr. Metalman. We're in Postage, and we've come to climb Place Fell, which I've never done before.
So please check out Chris's channel, check out the video he did, and Chris, what a canny lad he was. I really enjoyed the day. The Vikings, when they were here over 1,000 years ago, Roseberry Topham was a very significant place for them. In fact, in them days they named it after one of the old Norse gods, Odin. But over the years the name got changed, and to the present day Roseberry Topham. A lot of memories for me here, coming here, taking both my sons up here when they were young. I said the one and only time we took Mrs. Metalman with us. She'll kill us for saying this. We got here in the car park, made me two sons start getting our boots on. Mrs. Metalman got out of the car and I said, right, get your boots on. And she said, boots? I haven't brought any. So I looked down at the feet, flip-flops. I said, you're never going to go at the top with them on. Anyway, to her credit, she did. I had to hold her all the way up and all the way down. And the second she said, I'll be fine there now, I let go of her, she fell flat on her back. But either way, lots of happy memories from Roseberry Topham for me. Nice little leg stretcher for me today. But I have been going to the gym since just before Christmas. 5 times a week, I've been swimming 5 times a week, and I do walk every single day. The only trouble is you can get gym fit, but gym fit is completely different to being fell fit. So you need to get a few of these under your belt. If you've enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing. If you've liked the video, please like it. Remember to have a look at Chris's channel, the MCM Outdoor Show. Great channel and a great lad.
Cracking. Cheers out. All the best. See you on the next adventure, everyone.
So I might head over to Great Ayton, which is just a couple of miles away. But Great Ayton is a farm just very, very close to there. Is where the very famous explorer Captain James Cook was born, who went on to discover Botany Bay over in Australia, New Zealand, and I think it was Tahiti, I think. Visited 3 times. Unfortunately, on his last visit there, they killed him and stabbed him to death. The legend was that there were cannibals and they actually ate him. The truth of the matter was they believed that the power of a man was in his bones. So they did put him in a pot and they did boil him, but it was to get the flesh off the bones, because it was the bones that they were after. Either way, a bit of a gruesome end to a local famous explorer from this area. Thank you very much for coming along. I never feel alone when I'm doing one of these walks, which is a nice feeling, to be quite honest. So I always appreciate people that have come along. I always appreciate when people have stuck from the start to the finish. It is very much appreciated.